in nature, in originality, who are we? As Quran provides the explanation. What could be the answer? Because in Christianity, they believe that we are created sinful. We inherit from our forefather Adam the original sin. So in nature we cannot be exempt from sin, crime, delinquencies, problems. So instead of human being, it would be better to say troublemaker. Wherever they go, he or she, they create problems. They cannot live smoothly. It's not my fault. It's not my problem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created me this way. And some other philosophers, they believe that human beings in their nature are white, are bright, are good. Emile Durkheim. It is William Emile. He says human beings in their nature are good. If it happens any trouble, any problem, anything wrong, it is due to environment. Parents, friends, neighbors, schools, society. Human beings in their nature are good. And another people who believe that human beings at the beginning they are not neither good nor bad. They are zero. What is the image provided? What is the profile provided by the Holy Quran? If you go through different verses, surprisingly, you'll find that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided two controversial images. Sometimes at the highest level of quality, and sometimes at the lowest level of animality. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran says a group of people, أُولَٰئِكَ كَالْأَنْعَامِ. They are like animals. بَلْ هُمْ أَضَلُّ. Sometimes they are the worst. Sometimes they are the worst. Worse than animals. Because animals could create trouble and problem in a very limited extent. But human being could push a button, corrupt the whole generation. يُخْلِقُ الْحَرْثَ وَالنَّسْلَ. It's not the matter of a family, a country. يُخْلِقُ الْحَرْثَ وَالنَّسْلَ. Nas means the whole generation. So, if someone asks you, what is the profile and image with regard to human being in the Holy Quran? Tonight, I start with this answer. It's a dichotomy. It's not one way. In some verses, it says the best. And in some other verses, it says the worst. Finally, who are we? So, in the Holy Quran there are two types of verses. Virtues and vices. Virtues means fada'il and vices means rada'il. There are verses which talks about vices. خلق الإنسان حلوعا خلق الإنسان ممنوعا خلق الإنسان ضعيفا. And in some other verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about virtues. Fada'il. Look, chapter Al-Baqarah, verse 30. The only creature who could be the vice strength of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are angels. There are many types, species of creatures. Among all, only human beings are able to be the deputy, the vice president of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, just to prevent to fall asleep, because I see some faces are going down, I kindly request just to recite after me this, and then I go to explanation. If I provide you monologue, you fall asleep immediately, and I cannot do a miracle. Mr. Shamli, you have to talk in a way that people stay awake. So what could I do? I try my best. I use my language, I use my body language to keep you awake. But sometimes when I look at your face, I see that you're falling smoothly and peacefully asleep. So at the end of the month, when I'm leaving Dublin, I have two rights upon you. Right of teacher and right of mother. Teacher means man allamani harfa qad sayyarani abda. Those who teach me just one word, I will be a slave. Because he or she who is teaching me is enlightening my soul, my mind, my heart, enlightening. And every improvement and development comes out of enlightenment. And the second one, right of moms. Moms and dads have many rights upon the children. One of the rights of moms is that whenever your baby born, newborn, you don't go to sleep. You don't go. Always you like to cry. And mom starts saying, la 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 la, and peacefully and smoothly you fall asleep. So this is one of the rights. I'm afraid that at the end of this month, for the Husseiniya of Ahlul Bayt, I will have two types of rights. Right of teacher and right of mother from this side. From this side. Okay, so not to be monogamous, I kindly request you to repeat this ayah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. Okay, and you are just practicing also your voice, your singing. So not only the recitation of the Quran, but also a good intensive course for singing. Okay? In translation, when your Lord said to the angels, indeed I'm going to set a viceroy on the earth. They said, will you set in it someone who will cause corruption and shed blood? While we celebrate your praise and proclaim your sanctity. He said, indeed, I know what you do not know. Indeed, I know what you do not know. Okay. So, one of the major virtues of human being in the Holy Quran is al-Khilafah. Al-Khilafah, vicegerency of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed the angels, I'm going to put someone as my deputy, my Khalifa. And immediately they raise questions. Oh, wait. قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها. What are you looking for? ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك. Why are you creating someone who shed blood, who create corruption, يفسد فيها? There are some questions. Number one, Holy Quran, with regard to the story of human being on this planet, goes by the theory of creation. There are two theories with regard our presence on this planet. Number one, theory of evolution, highlighted by Charles Darwin and people around him. Evolutionary theory. Evolutionary theory believes that the presence of human beings on this planet is something totally and entirely by chance. The whole matter of human creation goes back to the story of Big Bang. It was one tackle and one cell. It goes to multiple in a way that on